There are characters in Marvel Strike Force that were once very, very strong and an important part of the meta. But over time, through the natural progression of the game, they have lost value. I'm getting very little use out of these characters right now, and some don't even have teams. So in this video, knowing what I know now and knowing which characters are getting the most use at the end game level, these are my 5 biggest regret characters right now that were once very strong, not as strong anymore, and I'm discussing that with OMG. And if you're ready for it, OMG, tell him what to do, my brother.
Let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Oh, what is up, Valley Maniacs? I am ValleyFlyin. I hope you are having a great day, and I hope this video is very, very informative for you, because I am talking about the top 5 characters that I regret putting resources in. They were good at the time, so maybe I didn't regret at the time, but looking back, I wish I had these resources that I could put on other characters, and I'm discussing it all with my buddy OMG.
Woof.
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing fine. I hope your characters, I feel bad about my characters, but well, they're just not good. I'm curious to see what yours. You said there was one overlap in my list.
There was one overlap. So for those of you that aren't coming from OMG's channel, we discussed his top 5 regrets on his channel. And now we're gonna reveal mine. And you don't know mine. I didn't know yours before we did your video. There's one overlap. So let's start with some of these characters.
Okay.
Let's start with the overlap. Boom. So this is a screen in war for all the characters.
Yeah.
The war is done. All the characters that were not used on offense were not used on defense. So these are the characters that had absolutely no value in this past war. Sometimes they have value, and we're not going to talk about these ones all the way at the bottom because obviously you shouldn't be investing too much in them. But I put a lot of resources into this guy, Nick Fury, right here. Now this is the only overlap that we have. And this is one that you had on your list as well. Why didn't you upgrade Nick, or why do you regret using upgrading Nick Fury right now?
Okay, so first of all, I have a 6 red 14 Nick Fury at 130,000 with a lot of T4s, and I feel he's a liability on defense. The main team that people are using Nick Fury on is with Coulson. With Inhumans, and there's 2 problems with that. Is that Nick Fury spawns the minions, and the minions are food for teams like symbiotes, and then secondly, he also spawns a protector shield security, which messes with Yo-Yo's passive. All the value of Yo-Yo is her passive, kind of doing that persistent offset down, which does not work when there's a second protector on the field. So Nick Fury is just not useful, and he's actually not good in blitz either. I don't know what to do with this guy. I don't know what to do with him right now.
So not useful in blitz, not useful in war. The only other saving grace that he might have is he's a skill character, and his skill is like the hardest part of the Doom raids.
I don't use him in the Doom raids. No,
I don't use him either. So I guess if somebody's using him, there may be a second life for Nick Fury. But right now,
well, what if they come out with like Maria Hill or something and maybe revive the team? I don't know, but right now it's not good.
Yeah, and the other problem for newer players, this is not an early game character. You're gonna have to farm Kree and then farm all these minions. It's just it's not a great character right now.
No, that's probably why
he's
so skippable. Like I would not encourage anybody to pursue him. The requirements are not great. He's not great. The team that he works with, other than Coulson, and Coulson does his own thing.
Yeah. It's maybe one day, and don't farm your Kree. If you get to Kree and can naturally unlock a Nick Fury from premium orbs and other shards you're getting throughout the day or throughout just playing, then unlock him. But yeah, I wouldn't go out of your way at this point to unlock Nick Fury because
you can't get him out of premium orbs. You can't get him out of premium orbs.
No, not Nick Fury, but you can get the Kree. The Kree minions.
To
farm the Kree minions to get Nick Fury. Don't farm the minions just to get him nowadays because he's out of the meta.
I would avoid all of the shield. I just don't see the value today. There's so many other ways around him for sure.
Yeah, agreed. All right, so first one that's different. This guy right here, Vision. Now, he was a meta character. His kit is still pretty good. The problem with Vision, he doesn't really have a team. He doesn't really synergize with anybody right now, except for maybe some tech characters, but that's about it. Where are you using Vision right now? Do you find any value from Vision in the current meta?
Okay, so I have a team where Star-Lord is feeding energy to Ghost.
Okay.
And then so Star-Lord's feeding the energy to Ghost, and then there's Rocket and Groot along with Vision to give them defense up on spawn.
Okay. And does that team get wins? Is that a team that like maybe I'm using him wrong? Maybe I should build up that team. Is that someone?
If I get a win in war, that's a win. Or if I can suck up a Black Order, that's a win. There's literally very little times that I get wins in war from any team.
All right. So Vision, I'm not using him. Maybe he'll see a life later. I was hoping he would get kind of a rework, a little more synergy with Scarlet Witch with the WandaVision TV series, but just so far out of the meta. I mean, people are using him hybrid teams now. I guess that could give a second life for him, but right now, just not really having a solid home, not really having a solid team that he could benefit, and no real synergy with any particular characters. I guess a little bit of Scarlet Witch and some tech characters, but nobody really that stands out. All right, next character that I want to talk about that was not used at all in this war, that I put a lot of resources in, was valuable at one time, but not now. And a lot of this has to do with Red Guardian just doing everything better than he does. And it's this guy, Drax. And this is a guy that I actually bought. I used some promo credits on way back in the day to build them up. That's how much I was using him. But I wish I had those promo credits back. I wish I had these resources back.
You saw my Drax, right? I don't use him. And I have a 7 red Drax that I don't use.
Ouch. At least if he had the skill tag, maybe he could be useful in the skill lanes like Red Guardian, but I don't know. The Guardians are so far out of the meta that's not even a consistent blitz win team either. With Drax and Star-Lord and all the teams that used to be so good in the past. It just
the value to Drax was the pre-taunting tank, but now we've got Red Guardian, which is just a better option all around, and then. Of course, Bishop does his thing, but really Red Guardian is the most similar to Drax, a way better version than Drax for sure. Easily.
Yeah, so if you're new in mid game right now, don't put too much in Drax, or if you do, just realize that you're not going to get any value out of him once you unlock Red Guardian or starts building some other teams outside of the Guardians. Let's go back to the unused characters in war, though. Another one. This might be a little controversial. This guy right here, Namor. One of the best war offensive characters in the game. I guess there's still some hybrid teams that he can be used on. I don't have any hybrid teams for him. I'm not using the Fantastic Four so much anymore, but
I use him with Axeman right now.
Using them with the Axeman. Who do you have him placed with instead of the Iceman, Kitty Pryde? Who do you?
Oh no, I'm sorry. X Factor. I'm so sorry.
X Factor. Oh, the Dad Bros. Okay,
Dad Bros. Yeah. So I'm using Namor with Dad Bros, and I can throw Mom in there, and then I think I used somebody else. I can't remember. I actually used Captain Marvel, so it was a fun team.
That is a very strong team. How much is Namor doing though? I know he has that big ultimate. He was only useful in war. And I never really got any value out of him in any other game modes, maybe Blitz, but not in raids, never in arena. And now that I'm not using him in war, I wish I had some of the resources back. But hybrid teams, I guess you can use him there.
He's definitely. I recently just got a full Doom, like a full big Doom, but and now I put Doom on defense. But before, when I was using Doom on offense, Namor was quite useful with Invisible Woman thing and. Mr. Fantastic. So he's okay. I mean, but yeah, the problem is that deflects really mess up his ultimate, and deflects, there's almost always deflects, right? So, but in some way he's clearing out the deflects, so that's helpful with Dead Bros, but we'll see.
Yeah, and then in the future, what happens to the X Factor? They're going to be with Polaris and Multiple Man, and I don't know where Namor. Maybe he's the de facto fifth on that team.
Yeah,
possibly.
X Factor. No, I don't think he will be. But I think Namor is, and I didn't put a lot of resources into him. But yeah, he's not worth it. Yeah, no.
All right, back to the unused characters for this current war. Last one, Quake. Part of the meta very early on was one of the best characters in the game. Her kit remains the same. She has that big AoE attack in her ultimate. She has a strong basic, strong special, but I'm getting no use out of her right now. Now that most people are splitting up the Inhumans, they're not a solid offense team. I have no use for her in other game modes. She's not used in the raids. Never really used her in arena. I don't know what to do with Quake at this point, and it's a shame because she has just such a good kit now. So, yeah, I wish I didn't put as much resources into her at this point.
So this is the big takeaway from it. Is like hybrid teams become a thing, and and you look at Inhumans, the 3 strong characters on the Inhumans is Crystal, Yo-Yo, and Black Bolt, right?
Yeah.
So let's take a look at a current team, a brand new team like Axeman, right, with Bishop, Beast, and Jubilee, right? Well, maybe don't put a bunch of resources into Iceman and Kitty. Just saying that they're gonna be the next Quake.
Yeah, and if we look at the Axeman right now, exactly right. Jubilee, Bishop, very strong. Just those 2 are such a strong combo. Very, very good. Beast gives them the ability to remove the debuffs.
Are you taking characters to 13?
I'm trying to get them to 14. I don't have them at the proper level to build them up. I'm not finished with these. I'm moving characters around. Why is that?
I don't like going to 13. It's like 12 and stop. And then if I can't go to 14, I don't go to 13. So the pieces get really, the orange pieces and going from 12 to 13 for no stat increases, basically. All the stat comes from going to 14. And so there's a big jump going from 12 to 14, yet there's a significant cost in going to 13 with little to no stat increases.
Yeah, so my intention was to get them all to level 80, get them all to 14, get them to raids, but then we have other teams we got to work on, and
Mune's a crunch right now. Mune's a real crunch between the X Factor and these guys. It's a big crunch.
I don't know. Maybe I regret Kitty Pryde and Iceman right now. Just I don't know. They're doing good in Doom. Maybe I don't regret them right now. But yeah, I see this becoming a hybrid team down the road. Just these 3 characters, maybe just these 2 characters. Other character that was just released. Let's go down here. For X Factor, it's kind of prompted this video is this guy right here, Multiple Man. A lot of people are wondering, should I put a lot of resources in him? Should I get a lot of red stars in him? He's kind of like Loki. He's a kit-based character. He's gonna 2 of his moves the stats won't matter at all. And Multiple Man is not a character that I think you need to invest.
I ran him in war last night, and I didn't play the match right. I still won, but I didn't play it right. I'm not impressed.
No.
I don't. I mean, maybe I need to do some more upgrading and testing, but right now it's just not that great.
So even further evidence. Don't put too much resources into Multiple Man. Maybe he'll get a little better with Polaris. I think he does his job. But I haven't been using him too much. I've used him in one war. Didn't use him in this past one.
So like I had to make a decision if I want to upgrade Beast or Multiple Man, and I'm taking a Beast to 14, and then I'll consider Multiple Man. Probably will be Polaris by that time comes around.
Yeah, so there's a lot of characters there that I wish I didn't put as many resources in. It may be different than yours. You may be using some of these characters differently than I am, but I'm not using them, so I'm not really recommending upgrading them at this time. So that is it. Let me know your thoughts. Check out OMG's list, some different characters that he regrets putting resources in. Before you go, let everybody know where they can find you, though, my brother.
Oh, I've been hanging out on Twitch a lot lately. We stream every day at server reset, so that's when the new offers come out. That's when your donations reset. That's when the new blitzes start. And we're on Twitch finding all the bugs almost every single day.
I heard you guys are having some parties there in hot tubs and some cool things like that.
You never know.
You never know. It's always a fun time. So check out his stream, check out his YouTube channel, and I will see you guys next time. I'm on social media. Check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and check out some of my other videos and some of the sponsors down below as well, guys. Give me a Hulk fist bump before you go. OMG,
Bam!
there it is. Oh yeah, bam! Bam!